some serious numbers are dropped here. So I need to do my research. I never did my research. But yeah, we were wrong. I slightly started believing in it.
The whole thing, Cowspiracy, is based off a research paper that has one major problem in it, where it basically doesn't take into consideration many other factors.
Yeah, exactly. That's how numbers can be dangerous, you know?
Right.
When someone says this accounts for 20% or 18% of the global climate change causes, and then it turns out that it's actually only 5%.
Right. It's more like
dangerous,
5 to 14%, but it varies between country to country. Whereas in the US, it's like almost 3%.
Yeah, and the main reason it varies between in other countries, it's because in Africa, let's say, they just have livestock there. Right. They don't have a lot of transportation tools. They don't have a lot of factories that are producing some other toxic gases or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like where in America, most of it is fossil fuel still. And people, when they did their first paper that the whole Cowspiracy documentary is based on, they just measured the exhaust fossil fuel levels. They didn't measure how much it all the things that are wasted and all the chemicals that are released when they build planes and trains and airports and all that shit. Yeah. So it's very skewed. But one of the biggest arguments they made was water consumption. That one piece of meat wastes one hamburger patty wastes 2,000 liters of water or something ridiculous. I believed that shit, and I even said it in that episode. But it turns out 94% of that is rainwater. Rainwater means it gets recycled. The cows piss it back into the ground, and then the circle, of the water cycle, whatever they call it.
Yeah. Because usually water, when we talk about recycle, we think about the water getting evaporated out of the sea during summer, and then it rains in the winter, That's the cycle. But when you're consuming this water and making hamburgers out of it, how is it going to be recycled?
Well, the cows piss it back into the ground, and let's be sure some of them keep it in these big funnels next to the farming land of all the feces and the urine and all that brown water. I'm sure some of that does get evaporated.
Yeah, you're right. That makes sense, yeah.
What's really crazy is we were saying how amazing vegans are because they're saving the planet, but turns out avocados and almonds, you waste way more water because over 80% of the production of almonds and avocados use our water reserves, not rainwater. So they cost a lot more water.